actually, that's not the case.
It is though. Public work.
No,
There's a regulation you have to move the table. So you want to protest, that's fine. Do your protesting. And you can't have a table.
sir, I've heard you. Hey,
I don't know where your car is and where you're going to bring your stuff, but you need to.
no, that's not the way this is going to go
I
down
don't know,
tonight.
you're just going to show me the charter. That's
It's not the charter.
help. Yeah, I don't
Is
know.
there the music on?
It's not a one-way
Steve?
conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've heard you talk.
So
Now
are
the
we
people
going
speak.
to have to escalate now, or like?
No, sir, you escalated when you put those gloves on your hand.
It's cold.
We watched you in the street.
Yeah. Okay,
Please,
well,
don't be. You know what?
Either
We're
way,
not-
you can't have a table here. It doesn't.
Sir,
No
matter.
that's-
no tables in the public square.
Sir,
That's a table.
sir, we've heard you not do.
Yeah, no tables are allowed in the public square, I guess, or
I'm
Yes.
calling the RCMP.
Especially, please call them.
I'm going to. Right
or what happens? You get like what's the escalation that you were just talking about? A ticket, or is it violence?
Discuss that further. But
Well, is it violence or is it a ticket?
The RCMP have already been here. They've already visited me. They told me if I have a problem
Oh,
with
yeah?
you guys to give them a call.
okay, sounds good. Call them.
That's what I'm going to do.
Well, and what is it? $1,100 fine or encumbering the highway? Is it, like what are we doing? And just
Covering a highway. There's no highway here, and that's what they keep saying. It's the highway.
This is the news land.
Yeah, we're actually on
something
indigenous.
I know
land.
they just released a bunch of doves into the air. We're just all hanging out peacefully.
Yeah, exactly.
The government can post whatever bullcrap they want.
See this? Public Works nuisance regulation provides
Sure.
that no person shall occupy, reside, camp, or sleep in or upon any public work or use any vehicle
Okay.
for the purpose of occupying a public work or residing, camping, or sleeping therein. Sir,
Sleeping? We're not camping, sleeping, or residing here.
so shall occupy.
He's
which
not
you're
Okay,
doing.
well, I mean, we're allowed to be in public, right?
We're allowed to be in
You're
public.
occupying this area.
What does
So,
that? Can you
these
define
nuisance
occupy then
regulations
for me? Could you define it?
Subsection 6.1 of Public Works nuisance regulation.
No, I understand that, but what's the occupy mean? Like, how do we define occupy?
You can protest, but you can't
What if-
occupy with the table. That's
So the
why-
table is occupying the area? You already, Ottawa Police already stole Brian Derksen's last table and destroyed it.
A
Like,
bunch of officers already came by, and now all of a sudden
occupying.
It's a problem. Yeah.
I guess so. I don't
That's
know.
why the sign's here.
Occupying means you be here on hours on end.
What does this sign say?
It says no camping.
Now you're just throwing his stuff on the ground like you don't care.
No, we're not camping. I
You're
mean,
just throwing
man,
stuff on the ground. You don't care. That's
this is where we're supposed to go when we have a problem with the government, guys.
Discussion, but
I mean, if the government would talk to us and stop being a bunch of dicks and virtue signaling up here.
You guys
I mean,
got nothing
the
better
government.
to do. Seriously. Like,
Pardon me?
I don't know what it is. Why do you gotta pick
Well,
on
you
us
can't.
all
I
the
know.
time?
I get it. I'm being rhetorical. Obviously, I get it. I'm just being rhetorical. I get it. The government's not going to come talk to us here, and you can't do
I've been
that.
here since day one.
But I mean,
man.
come on. Enough is enough with these guys.
Not leaving, and you haven't spoken with me.
There's been numerous rights and abuse violations around
Yeah,
here.
This is
Like,
ridiculous.
Call for backup. That's not how this is going to happen.
No.
I'm just filming, so I'll stand here and occupy with my cameras, I guess.
Because the judge has already ruled.
is RCMP coming or?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you called them.
I called him. I asked him to come. We'll have to wait and see. Said she was hanging up now.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my
So I was already visited here by the RCMP. Now I can identify the specific officer, but I have to look into my files in order to find his name. It wasn't today. I've been here since January 29th. So what happened was, we were brutalized out of here under the Emergency Measures Act. Are you operating under the Emergency Measures Act right now, sir? No. No, good. I'm operating under this. And this is a religious service, and I'm an ordained minister. And you can't touch my table, and you can't disturb my people. We're praying here. We're worshiping. And you guys are infringing on our constitutional right to do so, including this table. And I can show you my ordained ministry, my card. That's what we're here for. This is a church gathering, and you are intruding upon us. We're going to ask you to stand down and please leave so we can continue our worship.
What happened in your conversation with your CPs? What they said?
There was a lot of noise around. I couldn't hear her talking because I was trying to
He was
talk.
calling them. You didn't call?
I called him. There's a record. There's a record of my call and my request for a sergeant from the RCMP to come here.
He looks for a reason to give us a hard time here. Looking to
So I'm
find a
not
crime.
contracting with you, okay? Do you understand that? This isn't a contract.
I'll call Tom.
See, look.
Sure.
They're
You know
gonna
what we're gonna do?
have Brian Derksen arrested and throw out his stuff.
Write your name down on a notice of a claim for a liability. Right
This is
here.
the man that had his stuff
what that
stolen
is?
and destroyed by
That is a
OPS.
what?
Priceless things, man.
Sure.
Priceless things that kids and women, children, and all given him during the convoy. Police came and threw it all in the back of a pickup, destroyed it, took it off. Then they came back and arrested him and threw him down in the street. I mean, we've been playing this game for a long time. We try to follow the rules, but if they change them constantly, you know, now it's $1,100 and maybe getting beat up if you have a speaker, but sometimes only. We just want rules and to be able to, you know.
Just let them know that you had your body.
But like our charter rights are important to people. You know, we've been through a lot of crap, and some of us more than others. You know, we're sensitive to this stuff with police. We try to be civil and we try to be respectful. But
Bro, you know, you gotta understand something. I've been here since January.
I appreciate this
29th
sergeant
with
is
convoy.
you know, he's coming in here respectfully.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, but you know,
That
the other thing is
protest
the
has
funny.
not ended. I'm the last guy from that protest as a trucker. Somebody who had a truck right here, okay? Right? I gave up my career to be here. You're not kicking me off of my land. This is my land. This is my land right here, right now. Because I'm occupying it. If that's-
The government
maybe
says
that's
you're not
the
allowed to
right
occupy
word,
it, but
I'm
yeah,
standing
to
here
find
on this
occupy.
ground
Well,
because it's
the
mine
government's
to
corrupt.
stand on. And if you'll go over there to the apartment building wall and read it for yourself, it says it right on the wall over there. A place where Canada comes together, whether it's spontaneous, okay, or whether it's somber or festive,
This is dangerous, I guess. To I don't know
or whether it's like I said,
to the city or to what? I don't know how this is dangerous. It needs to be stopped.
gathering here to worship.
About 1,000 doves were just released into the sky. Beautiful ceremony, indigenous ceremony with things being released in honor of these people that were tyrannized and killed in Iran. You know what we want to do is make sure that what happened in Iran never happens here.
Exactly.
We've had an Emergency Measures Act illegally brought upon us. We've had violence in these streets.
Yeah, we had cops beat us up.
So I mean, we're not trying to cause any problems here. We're all being respectful and civil. We just had a lovely time with some people here. In OPS, we were turned off our music out of respect. Everybody was calm. Everybody went to the same thing right up here on the hill. I'll post a video as soon as this is done. Beautiful bunch of balloons, like man, hundreds of dove balloons that flew up right here from behind me and way up over the Prime Minister's office in the Privy Council. The Prime Minister who's supposed to come and testify about the Emergencies Act finally. You know, Brian Derksen's still here. He's still battling in court right now. He's been beaten up by police. He's been had his stuff all stolen. They've been after Brian a long time. Now he's got a table here with what's left of his displays. Look at here. These are pictures of Brian's. That's pictures of what he had at one point that was destroyed. Now all he has is his picture that's taped up. This is stuff that kids, all kinds of people gave him during the convoy. Ottawa Police came in. They came in, Ottawa Police. They brought a pickup truck from the city and they threw everything he had in there and destroyed it all. Destroyed it. They arrested him not too long afterwards, right down here in the street. Put him in handcuffs, drug him out of here. Same with the night that they took all his stuff. Released him, of course, right after. He's still fighting all that stuff. But you know what? The government says you're not allowed to occupy this space. This table is a danger to the government. To Justin Trudeau, who's never in his office back there. This table's a danger to him. It's a danger to democracy, apparently. We're evil, dangerous people standing here quietly. You know? We're supporting each other, you know? This is friends here. We're from all different walks of life, all different kinds of people. We've had wonderful conversations all night like we do here. That's what we do. There we go. I hear some engines firing up. Just gonna see how this plays out. But do it respectfully, obviously. The sergeant here, I have to say, was one of the nicer interactions I've had with Ottawa Police sergeants. So he seems new. I've noticed quite a few new officers in my time down here, actually. So maybe they've started swapping out some of the officers that were becoming quite a problem. There's like people that have been down here a long time, like some of the people here too. You get operational fatigue, I believe they call it. Same people dealing with the same people all the time. Police, like anything, are people. So I mean, they can get emotionally involved in this too. And we've had some people that have had some pretty nasty experiences with the police down around here. So we just want to make sure that doesn't happen anymore.
What is it?
Everyone's being respectful.
MJX 760.
Yep.
760.
There we got the virtue signaling Prime Minister with the Iran colors up there. Here's the office of the Prime Minister and Privy Council is also done up there. So there. Oh yeah. So Frank, hey, how's it going, Frank? There was thousands of Iranian, like at least 1,000 probably on the hill earlier today. We had a lovely conversation with some group of women about some pretty serious stuff, though. I mean, they had the woman in Iran. So she was arrested and beaten. So she was arrested actually and beaten to death in custody because she had her hair and her hijab the wrong way. So the morality police, I guess, or whatever they call them, got her. They beat her to death. And then when people had a problem with it, they came out of the street, they protested and whatnot. And I was told 1,500 possibly were murdered for standing up. So, I mean, we had a conversation, and basically they don't want that to happen here. They want the government, our federal government, to call that tyrannical regime terrorists. Label them as terrorists like they are. Don't label the Canadian people and terrorists and misogynists and all this. You have real terrorists in the world, and the Canadian government refuses to label them terrorists, but then they bust their flag up on the Parliament building like this to virtue signal. The government doesn't give a damn about those people. They don't care at all. You can see, yeah, there's 2 units. Justin Trudeau's office here has it too. Where's Justin Trudeau? He's not speaking to these people. He's not helping those people. He's not going after their government. Oh, here we go. Find out how this ends. I'm gonna see how this plays out. Angry Pants. Angry Pants wasn't ready for Brian Derksen.
Nope.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you're right. You're right. Good point. Yes, you're right. He was bungee jumping yesterday. He was not in the office. He was bungee jumping. Good times. Good times. He jumped. I guess I can watch them in here. I don't have to watch over my shoulder like a crazy person. Is that the one that shaved her head? Hey everyone. So OPS came. They told us no tables allowed in the public square. They were gonna told Brian Derksen he must remove his table. Brian Derksen refused. There was a Bill of Rights. Oh, in Nova Scotia, yeah. I think he's supposed to come back to Ottawa soon. Here's his office. We'll find out. I'm going to camp out here if I have to. Oh, no camping. I mean, I'm going to come here often. No camping allowed here. No camping. How's everyone doing? By order of the Government of Canada. By order of the Government of Canada. No person shall occupy. Please define occupy, government. Reside, camp, or sleep upon any public work. I wonder what... I guess the homeless encampments up the road are fine, though. How do we decide what's occupying?
Yeah.
How do we decide?
And he's actually having a church.
Oh.
There's a Bible. He's actually preaching.
Well, Brian's an ordained minister as well, actually.
He's preaching us the church. He's spreading the word to us.
Brian's an ordained minister as well, actually.
So we're actually learning about God from Brian. Oh, they got another
Oh,
one.
we got 3 units now. 3 units now.
3.
I'm going to hang back. A little bit. Carlos? Carlos? Three units now for Brian Derksen's dangerous table. 4. Check that. No, yeah, 3. I don't know. Thank you, buddy. So, in case anyone's wondering what the danger is, so we have 1, 2, 3 police units now on scene. The danger is Brian Derksen and his table. Brian Derksen's table requires 3 Ottawa Police units to deal with. There's no other crime going in Ottawa. There's no one suffering or problems. Brian Derksen's actually on the phone with the RCMP right now, who he's in conversation, has been told he's allowed to do exactly what he's doing, and if he has problems to call the RCMP, so he's doing that. We'll see what happens with that. This officer's not very polite. Over a table, I know. Sign's been there for a while.
What do you call putting a table in an area?
Protesting. Legally protesting.
Legally protesting.
Would you do that on someone's property?
It's not. This is public property.
Public property.
It's
And if you're gonna
They
tell
want you to leave.
Who wants us to leave? The federal government?
Who wants us to leave, Kennedy?
Set up on a highway. You can't set up on Parliament.
this is not a highway. This is
So who? Okay. So who owns Parliament?
What about the sidewalk then? Where are we supposed to go to protest in this country?
You need to tell that security guard that if he doesn't enjoy his job, he should look for another job.
Who's that, sorry?
The security guard, the guy that made the complaint to you. He should look for another job. Okay.
Well, I mean, is there no crime? Is there no crime in Ottawa, man?
Testing, and
That's a constitutionally protected right. Like, we have a charter, my guys. Come on.
You guys gotta follow the rules.
Well, it's not cool, man.
Follow the rules.
It's not cool.
You're not following the rules, plan.
So bylaws are well under the charter. Our charter rights supersede any bylaw. Well, it's cool. You can say cool all day long, my man. Your Sarge is much more respectable guy than you are. You're the reason we have problems around here. Your sergeant was respectful. He's trying to deal with it.
don't get hit by cars, okay?
On the closed road. You're not concerned about our safety in the least, sir.
You're just videotaping me. You just want to videotape me, or so your service is done, is what you're saying? Oh, okay.
Well, I think you could be on your way instead of intimidating us out of the public square. Would be all right.
You can protest. You can protest.
It's perfect. I am protesting.
Outside, but you can't have a table like that.
Well, that's not my table. This is craziness.
Well,
This country is insane.
you can protest.
So where
all you
can we
want.
put the table in?
You can't put a table anywhere.
Can we get a permit for a table?
Property.
Can we get a permit for the table?
That's not that's
You can apply for a permit, whether or not. How many people am I going to have? Who should I talk to? Who would
Is
you
this
like-
this is not is this public property? So I guess this is not okay. So I'm being told this is not public property. This is Parliament Hill. That's Parliament Hill. This is a closed street. This is literally the public square. Literally. There's Terry Fox statue, and this is the public square. And look at here, way off to the side here under a tree, is Brian Derksen with some of his signs, really evil signs here.
Oh, there we got another cop car. Wow. Why don't you call the whole force, sir?
4 now, 4
Look,
units.
This guy pulls up fast.
Coming in hot, intimidating the people out of the square. Come on, hey buddy.
Hey, how are you doing?
Not bad, man.
Good.
Just hanging out. So no real crime left in Ottawa, I suppose. No crime in Ottawa. What a bunch of clowns. This is nonsense, man. No, not you. All of this. I don't know you. I have no problem with you. But I don't like the speeding in like we're dangerous people here.
They don't like us protesting because the guy in there always
Luckily.
complains that we're gonna camp out here. Next time I am gonna have a tent.
The Prime Minister is scared of the Bill of Rights, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Or scared of the Bible.
Yes. Well, if I was him,
Brian,
I'd be
why
scared
don't
of the
you
Bible
recite
too.
the Bible to them. I think they need to be saved by
Hey,
Jesus.
Carl, hold on.
Well, we were having a church service.
They just released like 100 white doves in the sign of peace. We got 4 units to come deal with it now.
You said you were about to leave.
It's federal land. I'm not going anywhere now. I'm gonna stand here all night now.
That's all you want. You're all on the road or the sidewalk. That's fine, I guess. But you can't have a table there.
It's not my table. Well, I'll just stay here and film these.
Is that what's happening?
What are they gonna do? Like, what's the escalation? Fine them then. Fine them. Well, so can we not just take the fine and be on our way? Like, it's not my table, but I mean, otherwise what? You escalate to violence and beat the guy? I don't understand what the next step is.
Have to move the table.
Or like, okay, or I don't think he's going to, is what I'm saying.
Table? That's what you're saying?
It's not my table. It's not my table.
Okay, whose table is this?
I don't know.
You don't know whose table it is? You guys just...
I came up here to the table. He had the table.
Man, I'm just here. I was watching the Doves get released, and you guys all rolled up on us.
City of Ottawa's, right? City of Ottawa's. I don't know if it's better, but that's the City of Ottawa.
Can I get some calls?
Actually, no.
Yeah. Carl, one sec. One sec, Carl.
Whose gun is that? Whose car is it?
That's actually
There's
all
only one.
ours.
There's only one
uniform is
one
that?
group of armed people here, and it's these
Whose
government
uniform
types
are you
here.
wearing?
This is earlier this year. It's doing the same thing as I'm doing right now. Right back where it all started from. On the street. With my Peterbilt. On January the 29th. Sorry.
So is your service done?
That's up to
Someone
the.
said the
That's up,
service was done.
that's up to the people.
Well, someone just told us your service was
Because it's
done.
when we're open, they're open.
Who said our service?
I don't know. It's been interrupted, I guess.
Volume there, I don't know why I'm not getting it.
What's with their officer?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm good. Don't you worry. Making sure you're the pastor, buddy? Yeah, sure. Well, take it to the pastures all day. One.
Apparently, you gotta put some wheels
Oh,
on this.
okay. So
You guys stop talking.
there's no tables allowed. I guess if they come and give him hard enough time, they bug him enough times, he'll just leave. Then it becomes a moot point whether you have the right to be in the public square or not. Not really sure. Not sure what anyone else thinks about it. Yeah, I believe there should be a right to street
We
here.
can't give them if we give them an inch, they'll take a fucking mile, okay? We can't let them take any of our rights away.
No, I know.
man.
Yeah,
We
we got
have
to
our
stand
right
up
to
at some
be there.
point.
These are our streets.
Yeah, we got to stand up at some point, right?
Going after our families, our friends.
Who's here? Let's menu us.
You are, man. You're an authoritarian. You're a bloody authoritarian. You're a bloody authoritarian with a gun in your hand, shooting civilians down.
No,
Oh yeah, it's on your hands?
But there is one group of armed people here, right? Telling us we can't be in the public
You're
square.
authoritarian.
No, I get it. But just being here is a problem. The fact that they're trying to remove a man from the public square. No tables allowed. No tables. If they're the wrong tables.
I think I'll bring 10 tables tomorrow.
Yeah, anybody with a table, come down tomorrow.
Anybody with a
Anybody
table,
wants
come
to
to
bring down a
Parliament
table
Hill.
down to Wellington Street tomorrow, come down. Wonder maybe we can get 50 cruisers in here.
Doesn't matter what table it is, because we're going to make a cardboard
four per
I'll
table.
bring it tomorrow. I'll bring 100.
4 per table. Maybe we put it on casters, we can roll it around, and then it's not really encumbering anything. Then it's mobile. We can protest, but we can't have tables.
What's the crime in a table? What are we-
Okay, Carl. Stop yelling at everyone.
Some people came out and I explained to them what I was doing and they said, okay.
Like from this building?
Well, DHL is not here. They have a security company. And any of them. Sorry?
They
They
called us.
didn't seem to have an issue after they spoke to me.
No one said you can't protest. They said you can't have objects such as your table, paper sign. I'm not gonna listen. You want to leave your picture there, whatever that is. You just can't have a table because that to them is occupying. Doesn't matter. You know that someone's watching all the time.
Someone is watching us all the time.
You have to
Right?
get rid of the table. That's all they want. You can protest. You can stay here.
Yeah, that's what they want today. It's also been not what they want sometimes.
That's why we're here. That's it.
These are good police officers. This is what I expect my police officers, how I expect my police officers to act.
Yeah, that is true. Three are great.
No, I get that. We're long past that. We didn't come up on
No, some Karen called, someone complained, but regardless.
Yeah, I mean, we did have a guy that was circling us, screaming and yelling and accosting us all day, and no one came.
Right, it was
Maybe.
the public works section.
Okay, but
Is that the same commissioner that locked us out during the tornado too? Like,
this guy
man,
did this is
it's craziness.
Okay, this is
It's
not
public
government
land is the point. It's public land. You can call it private all day long, but this intimidation show is just an intimidation show. Let's call a spade here. Let's call a spade a spade. They can be polite all they want, but if they had a charge, if somebody was breaking the law, don't you think we'd be arrested right now? Are we breaking the law? No, I'm not. Do you think Brian Derksen should be held accountable for having this table here? Should Brian Derksen be thrown in the back of a police car and dragged away? Maybe held on mischief charges or consult to mischief. He was talking to us. Maybe he's consulting to mischief. Throw him in jail for 150 days. Here we go, another inbound police cruiser. Wonderful. Steve, watch it. One, two, three, four, five. 5 police cruisers for 1 table. Man, we got the public emergencies inquiry starting here very soon. I watched police pop smoke here and vents on us, man. Like, it's crazy, this place. It's crazy. I understand, but like, the call could have been.
What the caller is saying.
Yeah, sorry.
What the course is saying is if you guys want to do your protest, you are free to do your protest.
Sure.
But under their regulations and things, the tables, the chairs, they're asking just.
I mean, these regulations are things that are changing on the fly. The fines are changing, the rules are changing, and they're being applied selectively. As the laws are being selectively enforced around here as well.
I think a lot of things changed with everything that happened earlier this year.
Maybe, but that's not an excuse for one group of people.
So at the end of the day,
a creed of people, in fact, now.
Me and my colleagues, we get the call.
Yeah, I get it.
We respond to the call.
But I mean,
we're trying to resolve it now, right?
Like, but I mean, nobody here is. There's no need for that. Like, what is this other than an intimidation show to intimidate a guy out of the square?
How many of you are here, right?
It does. I mean, but you know that we're not dangerous, and I know that I've seen much. You walk 3 blocks down the block, and there's a million things you guys could be doing that wouldn't be dealing with us peaceful people, causing nobody any problem. Like, we're not a problem.
We haven't been.
So when you got here, you knew, I know that, but when you got here, you knew we were in a problem, and that could have been ended pretty easily. There was one officer here that was not rude. That was rude.
So how do we end this?
I don't know, but it's not my table. I know Brian Derksen probably not going to move. Like,
The sergeant is very nice.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I got nothing but respect for these guys, except for the
How do
one.
we end this, right? We need to resolve this issue.
I don't know.
At the end of the day, we can, right? At the end of the day, we are operating under legislation, right?
What I mean is, so is it a municipal bylaw we're talking about?
No, this is it's this signage right here.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, I mean, what's the penalty for that? How did, like, is the owner of the table is the only one in violation?
Regulations.
Yeah.
Right.
I get it. Like, but that means nothing to me, really. I'm not occupying the place, right?
Well, I guess it depends on how you define
Yeah,
it.
well, that's
right?
the problem, right? All of this is.
And at the end of the day, right, it goes before a judge or somebody, and they're the ones who resolve
Yeah.
it, right?
I mean, so.
We want to resolve this, obviously.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, I don't think there's anything to resolve
Are they
for most
moving
of
the
us.
table now?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wherever they're but that'll be encumbering the highway, I was told.
Yeah, you can't set up on the street. Obviously.
No, I can't go on this.
Where are they taking it?
I mean, you guys can have.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
like
not.
I said,
I get it. It's
they
not
even
me.
said
Like,
you
it's
can
not
have a
my
protest,
thing. The table's not my thing. But
Okay, what's your thing?
I was just here covering stuff. Like, was filming the Indigenous thing on the hill. I film almost everything around here.
Okay.
There's a lot of crazy stuff happens around here. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I was here for the whole convoy too. Like, I mean, I have my own personal beliefs about it. And
Yeah.
it seems like there's a lot of new officers around too. Like, it's like, for a while we were, we have certain people that are. It's like anything, we're all people. Like, police are all people, and I mean, some of us have had bad experiences with particular police, and I mean, some of us have. Like, I've had the police chief come. We had some issues.
Okay.
But like, this interaction, that's the kind of thing that makes a difference. And obviously, well, because we're talking,
Okay.
it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
This is way better than, honestly, like, people aren't freaking out. We're not screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know if Brian could be told what's acceptable and it be reasonable, he would do that. He played the game where they chased him. They told him he could be here. Then they told him he couldn't be. Then they told him he could. And then they came and arrested him.
Okay.
So he's got quite a history here.
Yeah.
I mean, all this
So
stuff
he
is.
says he quit his job to continue with this.
Yeah, I mean, he's been through the ringer. Like, before all this protest stuff too, he'd been through some stuff with masks and mandates, and he's got a pretty, I think we all do, pretty personal stories. But I mean, a lot of that's the thing here, right? There's heightened emotion. There's people that have been traumatized for various reasons.
It's been an exhausting couple of years for everybody.
Yeah, for you guys too. I know.
Well, for everybody.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
just as human beings,
yeah.
right?
Of course, yeah.
For not being violent.
What's that, sorry?
For losing our jobs, for not taking the shot.
Where were you working?
I was working in school.
At school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, this is honestly, this goes so far, like for me personally too. It's like it's weird for me because I always had a fair enough healthy relationship with law enforcement. And in general, you know, like, and respect for law enforcement. And I find myself of two minds a lot of the time. And there's a lot of people that don't know, like even for you guys coming out here, it seems like the rank and file don't know the rules necessarily. Like people can't define what areas what properties what. There's a confusion often with PPS.
We're in the nation's capital, right? So there's
you got overlapping forces everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it seems like a lot of those rules are kind of changing often. Yeah. I know. Like,
you gotta look it up and read. So.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll just kind of do my thing, I guess. Thank you.
That's okay. So the question is, how do we resolve this?
I mean, I guess talk to Brian. I'm not going to say whose table it is, but I would recommend talking to Brian.
One person, but how many of you are here?
I mean, we're all here, just individuals that are here for various reasons.
So what is the service?
Well, just like a church or a religious service that we were having.
Okay.
And then the indigenous people. Did you see all the balloons that were let go? So there was an indigenous thing on the hill.
Around the fire earlier, and they.
No, sir. So no one's taking ownership of the table. I call the city just because at this point it's abandoned property. If no one's going to take it, they can gladly go and put it in their car, whoever owns it at this point. But if no one's going to take ownership of this table, then City of Ottawa.
I already told you that it's in my
He already said that, sir.
Works
He
for
already
me.
said it was.
That works. There we go. Problem resolved then.
right now, and I'm telling you.
So do you have a place to put it then?
I have a place to put it when I'm
Because
finished
it
with
can't be
it.
on a highway.
When our service is finished. So you can't encroach in between orange cones.
So it is yours.
Sir, I just told you that it's in my cab.
So would you like to move it?
No, I said I wouldn't like to move it. Is that an order?
No.
No. So then, what's the problem?
But
guys
you
need to
could get a
leave.
ticket if you leave it there as well.
Okay. See, that's what we kind of asked at the start because
We'll put that on a wagon
probably
and
someone would
walk
take the
it
ticket.
around here.
Probably someone would take the ticket, and then we can fight the ticket, and then you know.
Do you want
You
it?
don't, sir, you know what?
I know we don't want to, but some people do, you know, like because that gives a way to fight. I've been here for. I live in Ottawa. I'm here
Have you
often.
been here in this
Yeah.
situation before?
Not this exact situation.
Not over a table.
No, I have seen some people that have.
Yeah.
It depends.
And
It's
the same
But
thing
they're,
every time?
no,
they're
never.
always picking
It's
up.
normally okay. The table's normally fine most of the time.
Okay.
Around Canada Day, it became not okay. When it gets busy, or if the crowds, like the freedom crowds, get kind of big, or there's an event planned, then they become not okay generally. Same with the speakers and the and amplification devices. Like I was told a long time ago, the weekend of Rolling Thunder, that if I was banned from amplification devices, or I would get it was back then it was a $500 fine, and then if I continued to do that, then I would be either obstructing
Sorry, what was that for?
for using an amplification device.
Okay, yeah.
And then they used the threat of escalating that to some type of criminal thing if I continued. I asked what I could do, which is the same thing that people were in jail for 150 days around. You know, like that's that word almost is triggering to some people around here. You know, well, I don't know if you ever saw anybody going to jail for nonviolent mischief for 150 days, like pre-trial. It's not a common thing.
Yeah, it's not common.
No, yeah. So I mean, like anything, I appreciate you talking about it. Like it's what doesn't happen ever.
You're a good man.
Yeah. Gets frustrated. There you go. Thank you.
You're a good man, and I think you need. I'm just gonna say, from somebody who's dealt with cops.
Yeah. Nothing but respect here, honestly.
I've done a lot of dealing with cops, good and bad. You need to keep
There's bylaw.
your constables in check because Kennedy is coming at it very aggressive.
Well, I mean,
I think Kennedy is just explaining.
yeah, I get it. I mean, he hasn't done it. I don't think he's gone over the rules, but
He's going past and continuing not listening. That's
well, I just think there's better examples of how to handle it.
right.
So-
You're at least listening.
God brought me in this world, God will
So
take me out of this
I don't know.
world.
It seems like it's okay.
Don't answer to corrupt government.
You should be keeping your office.
Y'all are just bullies.
I think bylaws can handle it. Maybe steal Brian's table. We'll see.
Stand up for ourselves for a damn table. Then you're just
This is where the Truth and Reconciliation banners were before the Irene flag was up there virtue signaling. This is where I had the lovely conversation here. There we go. This is your nation's capital, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now bylaw here. Because of this dangerous table. So this is your dangerous table, Brian, I guess?
Yeah,
Get your speaker on it. Get your speaker on it saying, hey, this is my table now. You can't touch it.
Put it on the hill, yeah. Got shot by GPS.
No, man, don't worry, man. Stay on this part, man.
Surround the table, yeah. The sergeant here has been is really actually trying to figure this out, I think. But I mean,
But if we can't
yeah,
fight for a table,
yeah. Well, that's
how
the
can we
point.
fight
That's the
for
point.
the
It may seem
future
silly, like
for
move the
humanity
table.
if we
You're right.
can't
Yeah, it may
even
seem
fight
silly,
for-
but that's how silly it is. Shouldn't have to fight about a table in the public square. A guy that's had his stuff stolen, he's been dragged out of here by these same people, not these exact officers, but he was. There's another one. That one's just a drive-by, I guess. Oh, the table's on the move again.
Look, 1, 2.
Oh no, it is for us. It is.
Wow, look at
1,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a bylaw. 6 and a bylaw.
It's a convoy.
Yeah, it's a convoy. Yeah.
It's a convoy.
It's
Police convoy happening. Wow. We got a police convoy on the way.
A police
bylaw
convoy.
This is the very dangerous table that's causing all this commotion. If anybody sees horses, let me know. Yeah, Lisa, you called it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 police units.
Who are you going to call, Ghostbusters?
Yeah, there is no other crime in Ottawa. But there is a very dangerous table. There is no more crime in Ottawa. All the crime has been solved. There is only a dangerous table left. One dangerous table left. All the crime has been solved.
There's something dangerous in your neighborhood. Who you gonna
I guess
call?
these guys, whole group of people will keep an eye on me. And us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Christine's on the scene. They're in trouble now. Christine Cameron is on the scene. Everyone's in trouble now.
Just for a table. Just for a table.
Enjoying the show, everyone?
Yeah. Just for a table.
Check out this virtue signal, too. Enjoying the show, guys? Or? See, these guys won't give you a hard time unless you hang something on the gate or rush the place. They're fine. And they have nice mustaches often. Not you. Yeah, not you, obviously. But some of you do. Pray for Trudeau, indeed. Pray for us all, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just for this table. Just for this table.
The thing causing all this stir is this here table.
I don't know.
Go get him, Christine. Yeah, let's go make sure Christine's all right.
Fighters are coming down right now.
Yeah, but this is crazy.
Oh, hey, Ocean. Uh-oh. No. Oh no! Table down.
The table went down.
Oh no! They almost got their wish. The table self-destructed. The table almost self-destructed.
Are you embarrassed to answer? Or is it because you don't know? No,
Coming through. Coming through. Not at all intimidating like. You just walked right through you, Carlos.
Yeah, he just walked right through me.
I'm raising my voice because you're not answering me. I'm speaking over.
I got my eye on this guy. He's one of these guys is not like the others. That one.
Federal? The only person on federal property that has jurisdiction is the federal police.
Over a table.
Over a table.
For sure. So the table is.
The table's not a table anymore. Look at that. It's a wagon now. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved, guys. The table is now a wagon. Problem solved. These seven police units can now go on with real crimes.
Now you can't touch it because
The table's not a table anymore. Look at that. Problem solved, guys. Problem solved. It's not a table. It's not a wagon. It's a wagon now. It's a wagon now.
Close it down, then I won't be issuing a ticket.
But
It's closed.
You'll be issuing a ticket to me with my SIN ID card for the blind.
Yeah. Oh, did you get the blind guy? Pull the blind card, Carlos. Carlos is literally pulling the blind card right now. This is crazy.
Because he's my partner, and that's this.
Yeah, I don't think the idling bylaw applies to city vehicles or to police, obviously. Rules for some, but not for others. Rules for these guys. I wonder how many weapons are in these vehicles.
No, doesn't matter what kind of wagon it's.
Way more than I'm allowed to have.
Wagon, sir, it's rolling. You can have that table. Because look.
At least nobody's carrying ARs.
You can pull it.
What I'm saying is he can pull it as long as it's being pulled.
Yeah.
There's no victim, there's no property getting damaged, and nothing. There's no
The key
crime.
thing is,
So
if
your
you're
job is
going to be
done.
here, then you're going to get a charge.
Where
You're
did-
going to take it down?
He's
Taking it down, or you?
He's rolling his table. Where is the gun?
Right there.
Let's just duct tape the thing to the wagon.
He's rolling it on out of here.
So you're going to take it down already?
No, but he's gonna roll it around. He's gonna roll it around as long as it's on wheels.
Yeah, then it's not a table anymore.
On wheels.
Well, the key thing is that it's obstructing here. So.
Well, no.
Are you?
But it's mobile. How can you obstruct if you're mobile? We are obstructing the highway. Again, this
He's gonna roll it. He's gonna roll it. So it's gonna be
It's not about it's a table.
is a clown country, man.
You're allowed.
I'm gonna let those guys argue it. I'm gonna let these guys argue a bit and see how it. So now that it's not a table, it's still obstructing the highway, apparently. Like the podium was the other day, it was also obstructing the damn highway. I'm gonna get a jaywalking ticket here and a mischief charge for jaywalking. Is jaywalking also mischief or? No. No, God, no. Thank goodness, no. No, it's not. Holy jumping, this is a wild scene. Boom. Riveting stuff. Find out if the table is in fact a table. Coming up. Find out if the table is a table. Podiums and tables are encumbering the highway everywhere.
There's no property getting damaged or nothing, so there's no crime.
Move it across it. We did move it from across the street to over here. But now we're encumbering this highway here, apparently. Oh, RCMP has been called. Perfect.
I'm calling the RCMP.
Okay, now he's getting
Watch yourself. Oh, you almost encumbered the highway, good sir.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Bring an
Catch me outside, how about that?
Can I? This thing, somebody says it can identify as a wagon if it wants.
Well, this should roll.
Yeah, well, you just need to tape it on. Tape it up. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's mobile enough. Just needs 4 people, but it's still mobile. Doesn't have legs anymore. It would be hard to define a table with no legs, I believe. I'm no fancy pants lawyer, or constitutional rights protector. Fancy pants lawyer. I do know how to count police cars, though. 1. Oh, look, one's hidden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a bylaw. Half a dozen police cruisers and 1 bylaw for a table/non-table. Very, very dangerous stuff in Ottawa. All other crime has been solved, except for the table issue. What a shit show this is.
And then they wonder why people want to defund the police.
I think maybe they should up-fund them.
Guys get paid way too much money to violate rights.
Maybe if they had more funding, they wouldn't have to do this nonsense. They deal with real crimes, help people.
Violate rights, that's all. That's worth.
Oh, perfect. No way, that's a table. Yeah.
Yeah, a table.
Let's vote here. Put it in the comments. Is this a table or no table? Is it encumbering the highway or not?
Oh, they say this is the highway.
Vote now in the comments.
It's in their legislative.
It can't be encumbering if it's on the move, can it?
It's not a highway, it's a road. But a road that's blocked.
Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, look what's happened.
Look what you guys.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Coffee maker down. Oh, no, it was the Bill of Rights frame. Oh, even worse. Damn it. It was the damn Bill of Rights, guys. Hope you're all happy. Our Bill of Rights is all smashed up now.
They don't care, they stomp on it.
Yeah. I guess it's actually kind of fitting. The Bill of Rights just fell off and smashed on the ground. The Canadian Bill of Rights smashed.
That's how I feel.
Poor Brian Derksen. I'm on Freedom Island here. Canadian Bill of Rights is smashed. These 7 guys don't really care. No, there's no coffee maker. It was the Bill of Rights. Just being funny. Do you not know that I like to joke around when there's 7 police cars lining the street harassing people? I like to joke about that. It's more fun than getting all angry. Love wins, people. Love wins. Just gonna pace. This is fascinating stuff, actually. Oh, someone's going across for something. Looks like Carlos Freedom DJ on the move. Yes, 7. Here, count them. It's hard to get them all. There you go. So, the first one's bylaw. So here, you count with me. 1 bylaw. Okay, now we got OPS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, one's gone maybe. Oh, we lost one. Oh no, he's tucked in behind. He's tucked in behind. There you go. One in the far distance over there. Riveting stuff, guys. Riveting stuff.
Hey! Look, my friends are here.
Powwow over there.
Look at there's 1.
So, the PBS guys are having a stack watching this, man. It's craziness. Let's check out this virtue signal here. Boom. Look at these guys. Oh, we got food. How's everyone doing? Where did my comments go? Where are you, comments? Oh, there. There you go. Hey, how's everyone doing? Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I culturally appropriated that word. Oh, look at that guy in the suit. I'm pretty sure he's an MP. I'm fairly sure. This is craziness. I can't believe I live here and this is real life. Share this out, guys. Yeah, that's true. Actually, down the street, just down the street here by Sussex, past Chateau Laurier, a man lit himself on fire and burned to death earlier today. Oh, listen to this! Listen to this! Christine handled him. She handled the guy that was accosting us earlier today too. If you got a problem, just handle Christine. Just call in Christine. She must have seen my live and came down to support me again. I called her in for backup last time.
Well, I said, does OPS have jurisdiction on federal property? And he goes,
oh, where's my Quebec flag? Freedom. Haha, I found a hole in your defenses, guys. Boom, right through the line. Freedom. I need a flag stack here. Perfect. We got French music playing. We got Foxtrot Juliet Tango here. Oh, PPS rolling out. I guess we aren't as dangerous as we appeared. Double OPS. Oh no, they're lining up in columns, folks. They're lining up in columns. They're lining up in columns.
You guys should go find some real crime. You know what?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna look at all the crime that happened at this time tomorrow and see what you guys didn't get.
Whoop 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 whoop. Freedom.
All over Ottawa, and you guys are here. I'm gonna reference the time.
Oh no! Look, they're sneaking in more through the back. Sneaking in more through the back. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Freedom, liberté. We got our flags upside down, and it's a damn good thing. This country is in distress, I would say. Tables running amok everywhere. Tables are threatening our democracy. Tables with framed copies of the Bill of Rights that are now smashed. We're threatening our democracy, completely threatening it. 7 police units worth of threat to our democracy by a table. And a Bill of Rights, a framed Bill of Rights. This town, love for this town. Only 4 units now, Brian. You must not be so much of a threat suddenly.
Eh?
Only 4 units left for you, my man.
Yeah.
You're not quite as much of a threat now that your table's on wheels.
What did we have there? 7 at one?
Yeah, 7, yeah. Yeah. Love for this town. Yes, yes, this is for step 5 here. Step 5, global walkout. Upside down flags. I had the Dutch flag upside down here earlier as well. I'll send that to my friend Patricia. Patricia in the Netherlands, what up? When you see this, you're probably in bed now, but you can see it tomorrow. Yeah, they hate the Bill of Rights, but it's smashed, Patriot Smoothie. It's smashed. It was rough. It was rough, my man. Quebec just voted for a bunch of more years of tyranny. Medical tyranny, regular tyranny, language tyranny. We hope that we don't make that mistake in the rest of the damn country. Quebec, man. I got you. Come on. You built it. Makes them see red. Yeah, well, only one guy, Patriot Smoothie, yeah, one guy really was seeing red, but the rest were good. Like, the sergeant actually, like, was pretty good, man. They didn't even have to beat anyone senseless over the table. Like, it's a win, I guess. It's a win, I think. The table's still here. Brian Derksen's still here. No one's in cuffs. Oh, it's past Vivi's bedtime. I don't like Vivi to mix it up when there's 7 cruisers. Vivi's more of a 5 cruiser dog still. She tries to herd cruisers and other things. She got 2 cruisers, is her most so far. There's a picture on my page somewhere. 2 cruisers for Vivi. She's not ready for 7 police cruisers yet. 1, 2. She might be able to handle this. Yeah. All right. It seems like things are maybe calming down. We're down to 1, 2, 3. 3 units and a bylaw. So we're doing pretty good now.
Chris, Shorty's mad at you because she didn't have the live on. She wanted to...
Oh, sorry. I'm only one man.
She called me instead.
Sorry, Shorty. I'm only one man. I'm only one man, and I'm trying to handle a big flag stack here. Chad?
Daisy Spacey.
Yeah, no, that's my alter ego. That's my troll account. Yeah, thank you. I love Vivi as well. Vivi's a cutie, all right. Vivi, hashtag freedom doggo. She learned how to pose for pictures already, on her own. I didn't have to teach her that. Now when my camera's out, she goes and poses in front of nice stuff. Monuments, churches, flowers, whatever. What an interesting scene this was. I was going to go home, but they released a bunch of doves and then all this crazy stuff happened. Oh, I should post that video of the doves. Wait till you see this video of what was happening immediately before these 7 cruisers came. It was absolutely beautiful. So there was an indigenous woman playing drums and a big group on the hill doing drums, and they had balloons. And a bunch of the balloons were white dove balloons, helium-filled balloons. And so after the ceremony, they came out in front of the gates of Parliament and released hundreds of these balloons up into the sky, and they all drifted over the Prime Minister's office. Bill of Rights is intact. The frame and glass are broken, Patriot Smoothie. Bill of Rights is okay. It's okay. But its frame has been shattered. Chad. Boom! No more Chad. Watch out, flag. We got Chad. All right. I guess they're just going to try to figure out what to do with us now. They can't shoot us, or... Yeah, this is going to be so good. Yeah, this dove thing is going to be beautiful. Can you confirm status? I just did, Patriots, with you. Sorry, I'm a little bumpy here. I don't have my gimbly.
Policy for the Fed.
All right. Those are the colors of the Iranian flag in the background.
The cop said, "Thanks for moving the table." They moved it in one circle, and then something.
I didn't move anything. Charter is a trap.
On the bus, go around and around.
Right, we should have it. Patriot Smoothie, you're talking controversial here. You're going to get everyone fired up about the charter and the bill.
Don't want us to fight.
Hold on, Patriot Smoothie. Did the Bill of Rights comment on its shakedown? No, I have not received a statement from the Bill of Rights yet. I believe the Bill of Rights is still in a little bit of shock. I'll let it calm down and we'll have a talk. Just want to make sure that all the glass is cleaned up. We don't want to injure the Bill of Rights further with our hastiness.
Calming.
It did its job. The Bill of Rights did its job in this case, I think.
Yeah, and you call it to the RCMP.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Took a hit. The Bill of Rights took a hit, but it's still standing.
Yeah. Yeah, you got punched in the face a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, there you go.
Battle
It's
tested.
missing its glass, but it's still intact.
Oh, we're gonna write on here, battle tested.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's score one for the Bill of Rights.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Battle tested.
right on. I think. Score one for the Bill of Rights, we think. The Bill of Rights is cracking up, yeah. Full of jokesters tonight, nice. Yeah, OPS could not destroy it. The table did try to take itself out at one point. Its leg went down.
I'm not sure.
There could have been foul play involved, possibly, Patriot Smoothie. We'll have to look into that. Look at the tapes. The table lost a leg. Almost went down. Yeah, it did fall off the table. Yeah, you're right, Natalie. Excuse me.
That's what the other guy did say that last time. Come in the morning.
So I don't know if the police just hang out all night, watch us to make sure we're not bad, or how that works now. No, well, the bylaw is across the street and is no longer trying to take the table. And nobody's trying to fine anyone either. We may have figured out a chink in their armor. There just needs to be 15 people, and they have to not be crazy and rude and violent, which we never are. So that should work fine. So, I don't own any tables here. I'm just a guy. I know. Crazy rolling tables. Well, I remember Veterans for Freedom had a similar problem. And they were told they couldn't have tables, so they were going to make stack up cases of water. And that wasn't allowed either. No stacked cases of water used as tables. No, I don't know what you're talking about. My Sarge was good though. Sarge has been nice. I had a great talk with that Sarge. Oh, now we got Derksen over here too. Oh, Steve. What's your looks like they don't like these vehicles here either in the loading zone. How are you supposed to get your encumbering table if you can't go in the loading zone?
Sir, I was going to bring about now. This is a loading zone to load my stuff. So now this vehicle is in the process of using the loading zone.
Like they don't have enough. Well, how else are you supposed to get rid of the table that you're being forced to get rid of?
Yeah.
Oh, we got more PPS back. Wonderful.
More convoy! More convoy officers!
Oh yeah, because they always drive through here like that. That's normal. Oh, we're losing another one. Splash 1. Splash 3. Splash 4. Boom. Well, how else are we supposed to load up our stuff if we can't use the loading zone? This is what, like, they don't make things illegal, but they make them effectively impossible, then they weaponize stupid ticky-tack nonsense. So it's like when they say that you're not banned from downtown, but they block all the highway exits and they make getting downtown effectively impossible. And then they make look, see, no stopping in front. Loading zone. Loading zone for the evil table. But they make getting downtown effectively impossible. Yeah, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Perfect. That's fine. We're not 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I got a flag to load up too. Perfect. 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 Nine a.m. to 6 p.m. Perfect. Loading zone. Perfect. Oh, back up one more. Oh, yeah, back up one more. Perfect. Perfect. We're in the loading zone now. So we can load. So is Brian. Perfect. Perfect.
You have to pull up inside this silver line.
Look at how many police officers it takes to unravel this crazy, crazy mystery. I don't know whatever we'll do. Hear ye, hear ye. The government of Canada declares. Government of Canada, hear ye, hear ye. Subsection 6 of the Public Works Nuisance Regulations provides that no person shall occupy, which we shall not define, reside, camp, or sleep in upon any public work, or use any vehicle for the purpose of occupying a public work, or residing, camping, or sleeping thereon. This sign and the police cannot define these things for us, however.
Yeah, bro.
The sergeant tried. He said, well, it depends how you define occupy. So, well, define occupy then, Sarge. How are you going to arrest somebody and charge them for whatever the hell you're going to do if you can't define the thing? Yes, I know. There are homeless tent encampments all over the town. All over town around here. Every once in a while they get chased out when someone important cares enough to complain. People are fine with them and they want to support all that shit until one's near their yard, then they call the police and have them cleared out. That's really what happens. Nobody gives a shit. And if you talk about it, then they blame you. If you shine light on the horrible homeless problem in this town, or the drug addiction problems, or the overdoses, or suicides, you get attacked and blamed. You get attacked, blamed, and you're told that you're hurting these people. No shining light on the problem, or you're the problem. No shining a light on the problem, or you're the problem. Makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Crazy. Oh, the table's on the move again. Here we go.
Oh, be careful, be careful. You got it.
Table's on the move again.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get back on the road again.
Like, take me down to that.
Oh, it's back to where it all started. Imagine that. It's all come full fucking square. It's all come full circle. Back to where it started.
Friends, I said.
This is what we call 7 police units.
I can't believe Chris said everybody's in trouble.
Who's in trouble? You're in trouble. Am I in trouble? I'm in trouble.
He said that when you seen me, everybody was in trouble.
Oh yeah, big time. Big time. As soon as I saw Christine
I saw your live.
I figured you might see it.
I saw your live and and we were almost home and I'm like, Eddie, to the hill.
Yeah, you mean Nate.
Oh yeah, sorry, Nate.
Nate. Yeah, Christine came and bailed us out earlier when the guy was screaming and yelling at us and calling us women abusers. She came in and shut that guy up real good too. Thank you, Christine. There we are. There's my giant flagpole. I could go in and see the fire. I don't want to. Sometimes you're not allowed in with the giant metal stick. We're down to only 2 cruisers and 1 bylaw now, though. So that's getting there. We're down from 7 cruisers to 2 cruisers now. So looks like people are loading up here slowly. It's like this is kind of like one of those things where you're on the airplane and you just slowly eat the 1 peanut the whole time, so you can leave your mask off.
These signs. I think we need to actually take them, turn those sons of bitches sideways, stick them up someone's
Yeah, maybe. Excuse me. Okay.
Shorty's Fred.
Seems like we're gonna be okay. The table is table's gonna go, I guess. You guys are damn lucky. Brian had to go home. These guys are lucky. Brian had to go home. Hey, yeah, Matt. That's you. Rebuilt, eh? I got my flag on here now.
So I started sending her my time sheet.
Province in distress. Country in distress. Hashtag country in distress. Yeah. That's step 5 of the global walkout. Reignite freedom. Global walkout is upside down flags. Check out the video from Beth and Nodwell of Freedom Fighters Canada. Step 5, upside down flags.
Gonna make an announcement.
Oh, there you go.
Pretty soon, and like timing is everything. But I'm gonna do my absolute and very first Facebook Live.
Oh shit, son.
I've never done one in my life yet. So.
Yeah, you told me you would go live sometime, and then I really thought about it. You're right. You've never been live. You never. Oh shit. Stand by for that shit. I mean, for that.
Time's coming.
Yeah.
I'm thinking October something. Maybe the 15th.
The Ides of October. Beware the Ides of October, everyone. Brian Derksen coming.
Fiddle tune, the same fiddle tune with the cops every time. It's like this. I'm from the East Coast and we like fiddle music, but that same tune's getting old, man. You know what? Ask McIsaac plays a better tune than you guys do. That fiddle tune's getting old, guys.
I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too.
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
Here to take you there, I'll make